Welcome to Samoa. Here in Samoa, instead of aloha, we say talofa.
Talofa.
Somebody said Toyota. But that's okay, we welcome you to Samoa. When you arrive to our islands, well, before we go to that, we have Samoa is divided into two different countries. We have the independent state of Samoa, and the other side is American Samoa. It's a territory of the United States of America. When you arrive to my island, that is your place, we call it the Fale Talimalo. This hut here belongs to the chief, the Mota Tofa, the big one in the middle, meeting huts for all the chiefs in the village. We have the Faleo'o, it's a family dwelling hut, and the smallest one over there is our kitchen, and you're going to learn all about that hut during our main presentation. At this time, we'd like to invite our talking chief up on the stage to do a welcoming speech on behalf of our people. This speech, we call it the Launga o le Whenua Inga. Before he delivered that speech, let me explain about his attire. Around his waist, he wear for you the siapo, the tapa cloth made from the bark of the paper mulberry tree. That is the work of our women in the islands, to make it look beautiful and to make our chief look good. How does he look?
Looks good.
Sure. On his neck, he wears the ula fala, the lei made from the seeds of the pandanus tree. Strung together, those seeds represent the unity amongst the council of the chiefs. He also holds the fue, the switch of inspiration, representing his knowledge and his wisdom of the genealogy of our people. And the last is the to'oto'o, the staff of leadership, is the authority to speak on the behalf of the high chief. His attire is complete, and Chief Seunga is now ready to deliver the Launga o le Whenua Inga.
Ai o kena ia sainga le kai lolo koe mo mo fa kulo aku le pa ima malo la fiolo sao mai le sun ngai. Kulo malava. Wa pa ia malai ngai. Ko wa fio mai makala mai au mo lungai no ma ko fa mo le sun ngai. Se elo se kanga malu se kaliu wa ku fa ngai wa se fa fi fiang. Ka le fa ko ma o sao se ke me lu ma ka ko ma mai. Kuyo valka uva, soifua.
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 The whole speech means welcome. Chief, welcome you to our village, hoping that you enjoy the presentation and return home safely. How about a big hand for our chief, talking chief? And keep that going for your host. This is Cap Suli Te'o Tafiti.
Talofa.
Talofa.
Oh, come on, Talofa.
Talofa.
You know, today is your day. You like it or not, you chose to be here. There's no other choice but to have a good time. Are you ready for a good time?
Yes.
You're in the right place. This is Samoa. Everybody say Samoa.
Samoa.
You want some more? You know, you go out there, you're not happy. You come back here for a second. Culture is alive in Samoa. Our language, our chief system, and all the things that we share with you today is today. Welcome to Samoa today. Although it's already tomorrow there, it's still today. So welcome to tomorrow today. Very nice seeing you yesterday. If you're not happy today, my friends, there is tomorrow. Never mind yesterday's gone. If you didn't follow that, welcome today. Today we want to take you back to the plants. I believe we need to look at the plants once again. Our culture is a plant-based culture. And if there's no plant, there's no culture. No house, canoes, clothing, food, medicines, people, of course, and so forth. So we'll share with you a few plants and their uses, but really put the emphasis on one particular plant or tree. In Samoa, the tree referred to as the la'awaleola, or the tree of life. You hear that? That's the sound of the tree falling. Young, strong, disobedient, confused. That's him. Give me the tree. It looks like a tree, but this is the tree. This is the coconut tree, the tree of life that gives so much and much, much more and never stop giving. Now imagine this, we use every part of the tree, and today we share this precious knowledge with you. Go home and share with your friends if you have friends. If you're going home. Coconut is a seed that germinates, becomes another tree. And today, my friends, let's celebrate the life of the coconut tree along with other plants. Now first, you must know and never forget, coconut tree has no season. When the tree starts to bear fruit, it doesn't stop. Every single leaf gives at least 10 coconuts. I know you got off the plane at the airport, realized not one coconut had a coconut. No, coconut tree had coconuts on it. And you wonder what happens. Our season, no, they cut it off. This whole different conversation. But look at this tree. Every leaf has a bunch. And it started way down below. So when the tree trunk was developing in the early stage, just about a foot or two of the ground, the tree started to bear fruit, and it hasn't stopped yet, and it won't until it dies, or you cut it down and use it for other things. For example, an entire house can be built with just the coconut trees. So let's break it down for you. The roots, medicines. The tree trunk, a solid piece of wood. Long, straight, a beautiful grain. You can carve, you can build anything with it. You can also cut a small piece and use it as a weight to work out with. People ask us constantly, you guys work out? I say we work way out. You have no idea how out we work and how late we stay out. Now that school is out. Look at the abs. There's a couple of abs over there. There's a bunch of abs over there. There's one big ab right over there. There's 1.5 over there. The apps are free. Download the apps anytime. If you have the iPhone 9. You know 9 is not available. Steve Jobs didn't finish it. Somebody else used the job. You can sit on it and don't think at all. In today's world, you don't have to think anymore. You have this thing called a smartphone to think for you. Just ask Siri. We got iPhone, iPad, iTouch, iDis, iDadis, iThing is going too far. I mean, we start with 2 eyes, Wi-Fi into the wife. Now we got a selfie with a stick. I mean, how selfish life is becoming. Self-centered young men. Get a life. Get to work. Don't be a burden to society and families. Have you heard of iWork? Yeah. And the IRS? Moving up to the leaf of the tree. A young chief weaving a cute little basket that one of you will take it home today. Who wants a basket? Everybody wants it. We're going to cut it up and you can take a piece of it home. Just tell your friends and family that this is a piece of the basket. I got a headband. Some coming out to you. Headband on the bird from the leaf of the tree. Whoever deserves it gets it. If you don't get one, today's not your day. I'm just kidding. Look at the house. The whole roof is coconut leaf. The blinds are coconut leaf. The mat you sleep on is coconut leaf. The tray you eat from is coconut leaf. The hat you wear is coconut leaf. The fan you fan with is coconut leaf. And the list goes on and on. This one simple leaf will help you appreciate the coconut even more. So what I'll do here is this. Take all this out, separate all this, because very important. Everything is important. Take the leaf, a bunch of them, braid their ends, becomes a skirt. It's also a shirt. Fishing method in Samoa called the lau or the hooky lau. Now you're seeing them dancing in Hawaii. This is the leaf we're fishing with. We have here a Q-tip. Believe it or not, we got a Q-tip. There's a toothpick at the other end. Goes in there, goes right in there. What a simple life is, huh? Buy one, get one free. It's long enough to reach the other side. Watch this. There it is, coming right through. See that? Everything is just pretty clean. A fork, a comb, the broom to sweep with. Hear that broom all day long. The sound of it, the military every sound. Cleans the house, the outside of the field, the child screaming for no reason. In no reason to scream. And it's really funny now, it must be funny growing up. I've been spanked my whole life. It doesn't hurt anymore. One more time. The basket is done. Who wants a basket? When you get home, download it from the clouds. It is not saving the clouds. 3D printing now available. Every young man must know how to weave a basket. You can't weave it, you can't do the work. It carries the rocks, firewoods, coconuts, breadfruit, taro. The child that cannot walk is carried in the baskets. So the young men working the farm, load them up, walk for miles and miles. In these long walks, they actually stop and pause. Check this out. You know how many books written about Samoa? A lot of books. Not one book into this. This is embarrassing. These guys are so full of themselves. They're in the middle of nowhere, posing. Nobody cares. Just get to the village and pick the food every day. Don't touch me. I'll touch you back. In Samoa, we believe everything was in place in the beginning of time. Everything was in order. In our society, especially in the family, everybody has responsibilities. So the young man's role is to provide. Now I'm talking about 6, 7, 8-year-olds involved in fishing. They raise the animals, they plant the food, they cook the food, and then they serve the food in the house. Now, we all went to school, did all the extra stuff. Since education became part of our life, we came home, cooked the food, served the food in the house. Your grandparents, your parents, your sisters eat first. That is the most beautiful part of our culture, to see the young men serve their families with great respect. And we've been taught, as young men, you hear the neighbors doing the same thing. The people you serve today, serve those who are buried out there. And now it's their turn to be served, and then one day your turn will come. And because of that, I know for a fact, culture is alive. We're here to share with you and hope and pray it lasts a very long time. So when you get home, make some changes. Let these young men cook. Let them serve the food. Come on, give it up for the young men sitting next to you and those waiting at home for this new idea. Put some stress on these young men. Let them be men. Women have their place in every society, and that's very true. In Samoa, you've been taught as a young man your whole life that your mother, your sister is the people of the earth as a young man. Is that relationship very sensitive, but you're very protective of it? So in Samoa, everybody knows this, especially the men. Never disrespect anybody's mother or sister. It's the last thing you want to do. It might be the last thing you do, and good for you. Everybody knew it was you. Your mother gave birth to you. That's pretty amazing. Besides that, they do much, much more. Our clothing, our own material. Here's a bark of a tree. That's the leaves of a tree. This is brand new polyester cotton mix. The sound you hear is the alarm system. There's something horrible coming straight. It's a sound of celebration. In Samoa, there's a day set aside for the women to display their work. Now, these are our small samples. Imagine the big ones. It took forever, and many people weave, and it's done today. We showcase it for the whole world to see. So besides that, we wear them. We trade with. Go to a Samoan funeral, wedding, even Polynesian journal, when they do a wedding or funeral, going on, presenting us gifts. This material presenting us gifts. Beautiful. The bigger the mat, the softer they are, the more intricate to put them together, the more valuable they are. Tedious work. I rather cook. I'll give it to the women. And they're all the work we do. And to all, no choice. This is ripe. When they're ripe, they turn brown like us. Or some of you are not right there. Some of you are not right there. To husk it, we use this. You can make this yourself at home. We have the bamboo wood. We can use anything. It's called mele'i. Everybody say mele'i.
Mele'i.
In English, sharp stick. In Spanish, pano. India, luckily, Filipino, Matulis. Korea, Chinese, Japanese. Chopsticks. Take it right here. First step. Right. You don't understand? Get on. It's good. Before we kick it to the window, they're next to the door. It's always open, and we have an open door policy. Let's start with the coconut husk. When the coconut ripens, the husk dries up. Before it ripens, take it to the ocean. Soak it for a couple weeks in the salt water. Take it out, pound on it, clean it up. There it is. Dental floss. Hair replacement. Hair extension.
Extension.
That's what you look like. Operation gone wrong. Look like a wild chicken of the sea. Yeah. Now, we look at the house, everything is tied with a rope that comes on the husk of the coconut. It ties the house, the canoes, the weapons, the tools, the original fishing line, fishing nets, and much, much more. It's pulling it out. From here, you go to the shower, pull it out, shower with it. Wash the dishes with it. Don't use the same one you shower with. You wash the dishes. That is disgusting. Do not wash anybody else. Wash yours. All right, we're going to crack the coconut in half. You need to know one important information. Coconut has a face. If you didn't know that, today you come face to face with the coconut. There's the face. 2 eyes, a mouth, and a nose. You could talk, you probably say, leave me alone. Spanish, right? Korean, Chinese, Japanese, Filipinos on Facebook. So there's the face. Now you buy the coconut in the store, you're going to look at that face until it makes sense. You find that the 2 eyes are the same. The eyebrows here, suggestive. The mouth below. 3 lines. 1 line here, another one here, opposite of the first line. There's a line by itself on the top here. Goes down to the front between the 2 eyes. So you hit across the line that runs between the eyes and it cracks in half. A hammer, a knife, sidewalk, dynamite, be creative, be safe. Use our foreheads. If you look at my head, I got a nice spot here on my right side. I am a left hand, use the right side of the brain.
Is he gonna do it? Oh.
And to live a long life. It was a rock. It was a rock.
Rock.
In Samoa. In Samoa. Ma'a. What is it called? Hello, hello. Hello? This is your wife. No, with the rock. No. Now here it is. Nice edge there. Make sure it meets the line and run between the eyes. Get across. Here it is.
Oh.
This is the best one right here.
Julie, there you go, Julie.
Coconut juice, the best thing you find right. Sir, could you come up here, sir? Andale, andale. Where are you from? Salt Lake City, Utah. There's a Salt Lake here too, but Utah, right? Okay. Well, that's it. No, it's cold there. Cheers. For those in the snow and the shit to the ocean, you drink first. Tomorrow you look like that. Tomorrow never comes. Hold on, sir. What's your name? Kevin. This is your wife. Anniversary. Happy anniversary, right? Woo! You have a gift for your wife. There he is. It does your work. Here's your new wallet. Get to work. Give it up! Kevin!